Well, it's that time of year. Bells are ringing, and the annual Stuff the Bus drive will bring needed school supplies to more than 1,000 Helena area students this year. MTN's Jonathan Ambarian was there at as the supplies were distributed to local schools.
On Saturday morning, a bus full of school supplies arrived at C.R. Anderson Middle School. It held everything that was collected this summer for the Angel Fund's 13th annual Stuff the Bus donation drive.
We usually average enough for the 1,300 students we serve, and this year I would say we definitely met that.
All week, bus drivers went around to pick up supplies from about 90 businesses, churches, and other organizations that had been collecting them. The items will be made available to families in need in Lewis and Clark, Broadwater, and Jefferson counties.
When you're at businesses and people are giving you supplies and they're so excited to help, it makes you realize how important our kids are to our community, and we are just so grateful for that.
Volunteers brought all the supplies into the school cafeteria, then organized them into piles of pencils, crayons, notebooks, and more. Representatives from local schools then took what they will need to serve their students.
It is so wonderful to provide this service for the community. There really is a need.
Each school has its own process for distributing the supplies. Starting next week, families can get in touch with a coordinator at their school to find out more. The Angel Fund says a year's worth of school supplies can cost $70 to $80 for an elementary student and $90 to $100 for a middle schooler or high schooler. Stuff the Bus is aimed at making sure that cost isn't a barrier.
It is exciting to see kids come to school with brand new supplies, and it just helps out parents that might be in that position that need that hand up this year and are able to send their kiddos with a smile to school.
Organizers say this drive is a reminder of the generosity in the community.
So many people give that never see those kids' smiles, they never see the parents' relief. I'm just so grateful that we have people who do that for us.
In Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.
Thank you, Jonathan. And he says the Angel Fund will use that money to help any schools that are short on specific items.